Welcome back to Railway Empire 2. We're jumping back in with the third chapter. The Great Plains. Hometown, Kansas City. Higher freight and mail revenue. Lower track costs. But higher in tunnel and bridges costs. Good to know. Great Plains. Maybe we'll get some flat land to build on. That'll be nice.
I intended to realize the Nord Express more with the pen than with the sword. Nevertheless, I had learned from history to be prepared for all eventualities. Rigid national borders have always limited the spatial expansion of European companies and rail networks. But in America, the sky was the limit. As late as 1869, several parties had cooperated to complete the first transcontinental railroad. But soon after, the various individual players began to realize their own mammoth projects. In their dogged race, the companies kept getting in each other's way. But in the Wild West, anything was allowed.
Okay.
So, you're the railroad virtuoso I've been told so much about. It's a great pleasure to meet you. It really is. My name is Colonel Cyrus K. Holliday, but you can address me simply as Colonel. I believe that God gave us civilization to make the wild land subject to man. As it says in Genesis, fill the earth and subdue it. And that is what we are here for. It is our manifest destiny. I've been working on my goals in this region for 15 years. The war has held up much that should have been reality a long time ago. For example, look at my magical little city of Topeka. I founded it in the firm belief that this land would become the most lovely and desirable that the sun has ever warmed. But Topeka has stagnated. It must be our first priority to change this.
So you got $2 million to start, but it looks like we also have another, what, 800,000 in connection bonuses that we need. They're short term, so they want you to do them pretty much all at the same time here. So here's my first thought. We've got to connect our home city, which is Kansas, to Topeka, because that's where most of the activity is going through. If that voiceover is to be believed. Yeah, load lumber to Topeka, corn to Topeka, advertise a settler bonus in Topeka. And then I think, I don't know, this corn gives us 400. It's tempting. And then we'll connect you to... Ooh, Kansas City is really big. I don't want to have a warehouse in Kansas City. as well as Topeka, so I think I'm just going to connect this direct, even if it is going to be a little wonky. One train to Topeka. 2 trains just sort of run passengers back and forth. And mail. Try to make a little money. It's a short trip, but yeah, we do need to figure out our directions. And then I think I'm going to put a warehouse and maintenance station here. And then if we could squeeze in a service tower. Okay, I think that's a reasonably good start. Oh yeah, let's do some research. Ah, I should have done this earlier. More passengers, more speed. Let's go with more speed to start. I'm tempted to buy it, but I'm not gonna. We're just gonna put in one train here. I hate the fact that a gridiron can keep you from being connected. And then I think since we are hubbing here, we should add grain to this. The grain can go to other cities as well once Topeka's had its fill. This will also give us access to that beer. So that's good, that's good. We only have 64 days left. Gonna have to extend this a bit. There we go. Well, let's bonus everybody out. We've got to jump out here and get this last bonus. It's the biggest bonus after all. $500,000. What the heck? Oh, there's a giant bridge there. All right, let's do it by hand. Okay, that side's got a gridiron, so we just need a gridiron this side. Then take out a loom. I think 2 trains of corn is the way to go here. Just due to the distance. Rail line incomplete. Wichita, Topeka. Did I forget to put the gridiron on this side? All right, and then looking at this, corn should be set, lumber should be set, freight should be set. Advertise a settler bonus in Topeka. $300,000. Oh. I guess people are already on their way.
Settlers trickle into the west. Soon they'll be like a rushing current.
Okay, we'll take that.
The shipment has arrived.
We'll take that. Now we're about to ping the wood. Or not. One load of wood. Well, if you're still going to be cheap, I guess I'm going to have to buy you out so we can increase your output.
Locomotives on the freshly laid tracks fills the air with joyful anticipation.
Less service tower requirements. I like that. Improved factory profits. We don't have any factories right now except for that one lumber mill, but we'll plan ahead a little bit. Sugar, huh? Ooh. Yeah, that's expensive. I don't have that kind of money lying around. So, where do I want to go next? I mean, the obvious choice is here. Bring this wool in here, get it processed into cloth. Topeka likes cloth. They already have plenty of it, though, is the problem. It's only 1.6 per week. Sure, I'll bid. What is it?
Is this your way of introducing yourself to someone? By stepping on their toes? I just wanted to drive up the price.
Oh, so you didn't want it after all. We're just going to leave this to be one train doing this trip all by itself. No double track. No special gridirons. It's actually an expensive line. We have to put in
These goods will be put to good use.
supply tower, a maintenance
I thought your
depot,
way of
and a
doing
station.
business would be right up my alley. Efficient and reliable. Keep it up, and God will open all doors for us. Now we must not let up. In sleepy Topeka, the seed of true growth is stirring.
Grow through passion. Make 7 different goods available in Topeka at the same time. 6 of 7 already done. Deliver 8 loads of fruits to Wichita. Is Wichita even big enough to accept fruit? No. No, it is not. Is Topeka big enough to accept vegetables? It is not. Sugar. Well, sugar is our only option. If I wanted more grain, I could grow out here. I think we're going to have this warehouse accept cloth. So that way we can spread the cloth love down to Wichita. So it can get big enough to actually accept fruit. They could be nudging us towards a settler bonus, but I don't see that option, so maybe not. It looks like the only thing we can get to Topeka at this point is sugar, which is way over here. We could connect it as a branch. That's a bad time for a small breakdown. Yeah, Topeka's going to enjoy that cloth shipment because we understand how warehouses work. I could just connect this, speaking of warehouses, and then warehouse it here. Of course, if I do that, I also need a maintenance depot here. And then from here, I would have... Actually, that's a really good collection of starter stuff. Grain, sugar, and corn. Yep, I think I like that idea, but we're going to execute that in the next video. The last couple have been extremely long, like almost 2 hours. So we're going to take one short one here, and then we're going to connect. Well, we're going to grow Topeka in the next video. Thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.